Hello, this is a Bronze 3 Soldier VOD review, and the post on this one just asked for help on positioning, and it mentioned their soldier was flanking. So we'll go through it. Okay, and already I did hear something in my left earphone, and May's looking that way. He's crossing. So, I mean, he shouldn't really be able to do this for free. He might just because Soldier has sprint, but we didn't even notice it, so. But we can just spam these guys. And they're gonna get closer soon enough. Okay, and let's talk about that reaction, because sometimes just being aware and information, it affects how we position. So if Soldier, well, he's already moving, but if he sees this area, and their team sees this area, they sort of intersect here. But if you just back up 2 meters, then you only have to worry about one area at a time. You can just back up, hide from Soldier, face everyone else, or you can just come here and ignore their team and run at the Soldier, but he's kind of far. We don't have to really fight the Soldier. If we can get a pick on the people in Maine, that's fine, but that's just how we can deal with this sort of crossfire he's making. Because if we're in with our team, even, and we kill people here, then that Soldier's just an idiot, but we're sort of... Yeah, and he's sort of just taking your mental focus. So, I mean, if you can't do it, if you're not going after him, just hide and shoot main. Because none of these, you haven't shot any of these people in the past, like, 5-10 seconds. You're just sort of been like, I don't know what to do, but... Okay, so we do finally decide to go after him. I do think we can do this. Okay, we did it the wrong way. What we need to do is sort of surround this guy and trap him. So we have a little bit of time. So what we can do is just sort of go around here, and that way he really doesn't have an escape route, because he has to fight us, or if he doesn't, he has to run to our team. So, well, our team hopefully can kill this guy if he gets forced here, but... Okay, well, Cassidy's missing, but we put ourselves in the bad position. We didn't actually cut him off. We just got so impatient, we just ran through the street, and now it's sort of the opposite of what I wanted, where we trap him and he gets trapped between our teams, so. We just took the wrong route. Now we're sort of, yeah, in a bad spot, getting shot from both sides, so that's basically what happened. We just cut him off wrong. And we let him sap too much of our focus when we probably could have gotten a kill on someone here. But we're back. That's good. Try to get a pick. It doesn't work. But we can 2v1 this guy, so if people... This guy's going in deep. The difference between something like a good tracer and something like a bronze flanker is these guys usually have no way out. They go in on a character that's not tracer. They come in too deep, and then you can either surround them or 2v1, 3v1 them. So I like you confidently just running at this guy with your Mei. Because these guys, this Soldier can end up with 10 deaths if we keep punishing him like this, but... Okay, there's definitely a queen 2 feet beside you. I'm even hearing her grunts. Yeah, like we should be reacting to this. Like 2 seconds ago, once we heard the noise, we should be hiding with our Mei. Like we can't take 2 angles at once. Take it one at a time. Hide from Ana. You both run around, try and live, and fight Queen. Mei may even give you an ice wall to save you, but it's sort of just no awareness, and that leads to some bad positioning, but... Yeah, and we should have just gotten our distance, health pack, and, you know, try and, like, get out of Queen's face, because you lose that matchup up close, obviously. So.
It's time for the reckoning.
All right, we're coming back. This is a fun spot to be. It just turned in, like, we died, and then our tank gets 3v1, and he dies, and this is just sort of a consequence of what you did earlier. But yeah, and he caught us by surprise that time. That time we didn't see or hear him, so it doesn't really matter as much. But the last 2 times we handled him poorly, but that time it was just a surprise, doesn't really matter.
60 seconds.
Okay, we're coming out, and yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like, once he got away, he got away. It's sort of how much time do you want to invest chasing this guy? And these guys sort of crossed while you were dealing with that, so it sort of depends on if he's trappable or not, or if he has an escape route. And that time he did. He has his own spawn, he has his team, like, he has a way out, so it was just sort of a little bit of a waste of time. Because now you don't even, you're getting here right at the end of their sort of rotation, so we might not be able to get a pick. Almost. If we had 2 more seconds, we probably would have killed someone, but just try and get a pick on these guys. Yeah, and their team's just sort of, like, they're willingly peeking you while you do this, but that this play just should not work. Because it's not like they had anyone on your team to worry about, so all they have to do is literally just hide and stand here, and there's nothing you can do. But
I rubbed some dirt on it. Let's go.
Goodbye. Hello.
okay, and I hear soldier in my right ear, and you're sort of staring at the ground here. So I need you to use your eyes and ears, lift that crosshair, especially on a retake, because on a retake, they could kind of be anywhere. So, like, okay, are they here? Are they here? And once we know soldier's here, where do we not want to be? We don't want to be here, because then we're trapped between 2 areas again. So we should just go fetch this guy, and if he drops, we win, and then we can just hold here. That's sort of how we should be thinking. Yeah, we saw him, and he's stomping around. Sprint makes a lot of noise. He's stomping around. Good rocket, though. I still hear him. And the thing is, once we heard him here, he has no way out now. So what I said about the positioning... Okay, our echo. So we can 2v1 this guy, and he's got no way out. So he's feeding at this point. We should punish him. Like, there's no reason to do anything else. Just take the free kill. But maybe we don't have headphones, or we're listening to music, or something. But it's ranked, so we should ideally have a headset and not be listening to music. Okay, yeah, did he... He's just still there. Okay, well, we missed our chance, so we're, at this point, just hoping their soldier doesn't shoot us in the back is our game plan at this point, but... Okay, don't peek it. Don't be like the guys you killed last fight. Just hide. This baits him in. Yeah, now we can 2v1 him. Okay, good play. Okay, and we could sort of count them. So, I mean, the soldier, it was unfortunate. We sort of dipped by when he flanked, but we could still count these guys. Like, we know Queen's here, the rest of the people are here, and if we count and we don't see someone, then that soldier's probably going around, but... Okay, we saw them split, so now we definitely know they're going to be to our left, and the Queen's to our right. So, the walls are sort of closing in, so... Once we miss that chance on Wu Yang, we should just be leaving, because people here. Like, just get out of the crossfire, be here, or go in with your team and go here. Oh, she gets nano too, so we're probably dead. But we could see that coming a mile away with the information we have. We knew Queen crossed. We knew their guys went around this way, so we just got to plug that information in and then figure out our positioning from there. But oh, well, their queen doesn't want to fight you, I guess, so that's good. But and just try and think, like, where's next? You had a chance to sort of run all the way around here. It takes 5 seconds, but you had a chance to come up here and get in a good spot. Sometimes when people get forced out of a spot, they just sort of, their brain shuts off, and I guess I'm just here now, but you don't want to be here versus a queen with ultimate. Or a queen in general, but especially a queen with ult. Yeah, and this isn't even a great angle. We're looking at a wall, a pillar, and a payload, so it's like the more open an angle a soldier has, the better, because you can actually kill someone from here. If someone crosses this 3-meter gap, you're unlikely to kill them unless you're just pro, but oh, and our team's not even fighting. Yeah, our tank died, so
If I'm still standing, I'm still.
so just sort of classic bronze people staggering in and dying, but hopefully our tank just stops feeding. Or we get a pick. I mean, if we get a pick, we can stop the snowball, so it's okay to just hold this area.
Time for the reckoning.
Wrong target, she's full HP and she gets healed when she ults people, so right now it's basically 3 mercies pocketing this Junker Queen if she gets 3 with her ult, is how the healing works, so you're not gonna... Yeah, that health's not even going down, and as soon as we give up this sort of angle, he comes in on it, so just wrong target. Because if our crosshair was here to start, this guy dies, or he has to leave. Instead, he just sort of takes us by surprise, but... Another thing is your tank keeps dying. If your tank is dead, it's okay to go for picks, but as soon as multiple people close in, be more willing to just sort of run away. Because if you don't have a tank, your team doesn't have staying power. So it's like, I'll shoot a little, go for a pick, and then run away is sort of the play style. You're kind of just skirmishing instead of planting your feet and fighting to the death, but... Because bronze tanks are just going to feed a lot. It's just going to happen, but... And we heard the soldier in our left earphone again. I know you don't see him, but we heard him, but...
60 seconds remaining.
And we hear him shooting, like, we have to know that that's not us shooting, that's their soldier. Because, I mean, at this point, as long as, see, like, Lifeweaver's reacting, if we can kill this guy, that'll basically help us win the fight. But we just need, I think we just need headphones is basically what we need. And from there, we can, once we get the information, we can think about who to go for or our positioning, but we're just, like, oblivious. Like, this is, yeah, you gotta hear him. He won't get away with this if we hear him coming, but... Or see his bullets, like, we're just not taking in any information, but... Okay, and basically Soldier drained your team's resources. So far the main things are just use your eyes and ears a little more. Stay out of crossfires. If the soldier gets in too deep without an escape route, 2v1 him and trap him. If he has an escape route back, don't let him sap all your attention and you can just use cover. Is basically just an easy way to think about it. I don't want this to be too long. It's a bronze review, but...
Look at the state of the world.
Okay, so we came up this way. This is a good spot. And I like that. It was a small thing, but we hid from the Ana so we could deal with one angle at a time. So that's good positioning. Now we can basically sprint up there and 2v1 this Cass, or at least force him out, so winning matchup, go aggressive. Well, I think we should just run at the Cass, but... Oh, good. There we go. And I hear Queen behind us again, so our options are keep going and push the 2v1, or just try and hide from Queen and live. We're just getting axed in the back again, so we gotta sort of use our ears and use that to get out of the Queen's range. Luckily she can't aim, but... And we can trap that soldier again if you want. I understand your Zarya's kind of fighting, but if we can't really kill these guys. So if you want, we can just trap the soldier again, because we know basically for 2 seconds of our time, we're guaranteed a soldier kill. There we go. Well, we missed the shots and we didn't rocket the ground to begin with, but the positioning was good. Now, run back to help Zarya. Okay, we just sent a rocket into a random wall, and then we just sent a rocket into the sky. Take half a second with these rockets. Soldier doesn't have a lot of burst damage. It's really important to slow down and hit a rocket here. Okay, we rocketed the wall, so I mean, just less flicking. The aim, I don't know how many hours you have, but I think I saw you post and your sensitivity's normal, because people assume your sensitivity was wrong when people submit posts with bad aim, but just stop flicking and slow down, and with enough time, hopefully you'll be able to do it faster, but you're just sky mailing these rockets. Just aim for the ground next to people. Or if they don't see you, you can rocket their body, but... No, we hit the payload that time, but yeah, I guess that's trickier because it's moving, but... Okay, and I do want to say, we sometimes have a tendency to do like a chicken with its head cut off. The soldier shot you a few times, and you're like, oh, I'm getting shot, like, oh, but you just ran into 4 people's line of sight. So remember what I said about cover? If you just go back here, soldier can't shoot you anymore. Or you can choose to like sort of run around and maybe chase the soldier, or just run around and fight their team. That way you're not getting crossfire, but your instinct was just kind of like, I've been shot, like I just need to like run, but you're not. Hopefully doing this slow example lets you see that there are easier ways to get out of this crossfire than to instinctively sprint the direction you're facing, because that gets you in more trouble. Yeah, and it would be a miracle if we lived, so. That soldier just scared you into doing something really dumb.
Redeploying.
And we hear soldier again. We hear him to our right. And we've got our spawn room, so he's trapped if we notice this, and we can 2v1 him, so this is just another headphones fail or hearing fail. And see, like, we think we're him, we think we can just go like, bup, and you gotta be at least diamond for that, bud, before you can just, like, flick without even looking and hit him, so, but we can just pick up our mercy and just go ignore him, because he's so far in our backline at this point that we can just ignore him and fight a 5v4 if that makes sense.
There's nothing sadder than a stalled payload.
Okay, I like this decision. He didn't let you fight, but even if he was fighting you, I'd still recommend just leaving. This guy, by the time he catches up, you can win a 5v4, is what I'm saying. There we go. Yeah, and their team... Oh, well, we just died to an ult, but that's unlucky, or it's not really unlucky, it's just a skill issue, but... That was still a good play. They had to dump 3 ultimates to save themselves, but... At this point, we should be able to come back in, clean up easy. Soldiers fighting us again.
Heals coming up.
And I just recommend pinging him and just trying to win the 1v1, because going here and hoping he doesn't shoot us is sort of a losing play. Like, he's right next to us. We just need to take the 1v1. Remember what I said about cutting off? Like, if we're this way, then we might force him this way, but... Good rocket!
Time for the reckoning.
Okay, and we do go this way, but I mean, our Mercy's respawning. Like, we could have at least picked her up and let us fly to her, but... Or let her fly to us. Because he wasn't deep enough to where he's actually a threat, so I mean, that's sort of, sometimes it's small things that affect if you should go for him or not, but he was right there, so don't just ignore him and let him do damage to your team. Yeah, she just got in too close. That wasn't terrible. But, yeah, we should just... If the queen comes right in our face, our instinct should just be run away. She's got the advantage there.
They'll regret that.
Okay, we're coming out. And it's fine if we want to pull our own flank. This is good. We should have started with the rocket, though. We can hit a rocket on someone who doesn't see us. That was just wrong order.
Biotics deployed.
And this is good. Use your healing station. Queen's coming. We should just leave. We pulled all their attention away. So that means these guys can basically easily kill the soldier. He's got no help, and then we just live, and then we... Our job here is basically just to live, is what I'm saying. And sometimes a look to your teammates can help. Like, oh, these guys need 10 seconds to be ready. I should go for a pick, and if it doesn't work, I should just back off 10 meters. But we're staying in way too long, is basically just what's happening. Because if we live and then do this again in 10 seconds, then at that point our team's in main, and then they're getting their attention split between 2 different areas. But this is just them 3v1ing us. This isn't feeding, though, because we have a way out. We're not doing a dumb their soldier flank, because we have a way out, unlike their soldier, but we're not taking the way out, so... So this is just bravado or something, but... Yeah, and if you had lived even 5 more seconds, these guys just come up the middle and smash these guys in the back while they're looking at you. So I hope that sort of helps you with soldier. Like, that's sort of how you play flank soldier. Have a way out, time it well with your team, and good things happen. So.
Still got some fight in me.
Okay, he wants us to do the flank, but don't do it too early.
If we put our minds on it,
Yeah, too early. But you're still gonna get kills because it's kind of sneaky, but you've got no one really helping you. Well, Lifeweaver actually came in clutch. He sprinted after you, but... Yeah, and that soldier, like, we should just hide from that again. So, we're just not hiding from things like a Junker Queen in our face, a soldier ult, like, just hide from those right away. Like, we should just have it drilled into our head.
Redeploying.
So, are they gonna get it? We hear soldier again. We can try for a pick, but we eventually do have to just go payload, so... It's actually a good idea to do, like, really aggressive soldier flanks during overtime, because then they can't really deal with you. Like, this is the one time he's sort of doing something good, because you don't have time to deal with him anymore. But that hasn't been the case the rest of the game. And yeah, if we're gonna do this, like, you gotta think, okay, our Zarya has touch, I'm just gonna come up here, which is an odd spot, but you need to be out of the payload blob. Like, it helps to be 10 meters away, so if we need to touch, we can. But we need to be out of this blob, because the ults are coming in this area, so. And yeah, they ult us to death. So, I mean, there were a lot of things. Hopefully those examples on going for their soldier and how to flank and how to deal with flanks, and you can use cover instead of just trying to sprint away. Stuff like that should really help you get out of bronze.